back to my channel. So I know it's been a while since I've actually done a video, and I was waiting until I was properly settled into my new home before actually doing a video. It's been I think quite a few months since I actually have released a video, and they were very unsettling months due to trying to look for a new home, trying to move out, and basically we moved twice in a month, which is crazy. So my stitching was all over the place. I was living out of a box for like a month. So and before then it was really hard for me to do any stitching because of all the things that were going on in the background in terms of, you know, finding a new place, and so my stitchy bug was all over the place. I actually took a few months of break from stitching, so from January until April I wasn't able to do any stitching at all because of I was feeling really anxious. I was looking for a new home, and I was struggling and everything. So it was really hard for me to just even focus on doing any stitching. And then in April I then started doing some stitching again, mid-April to end of April, when we moved out, and that was our first moving out into another place temporarily, until we then moved permanently into our new home now, which is hopefully no more moving out for at least the next 2 years, hopefully. So that's a big relief. But I've started stitching again, so it's been great for me to, you know, just work on the projects that I've wasn't able to stitch on much. So I'm just going to start with the mini finishes that I was able to accomplish during April. They were, I started off small. Obviously I didn't want to overwhelm myself, you know, in doing a big project. I had quite a few full coverages going already, so I just wanted to focus on something small. So I have, I'm just going to show you the ones that I've finished. I still need to frame these, so they're still a bit messy, I think, but so this one is a small sampler from this is Spring Sampler by Joanne Sanderson. I've got a book of all of her patterns and designs that she put in, like, you know, for cards and cross stitch cards, and so I just thought, why not just focus on something small, and this design was really pretty, so I said, well, I want to do this. And it actually took me, I think it just took me 3 days to do this, and I was so into it. So yeah, I've completed this in April, so I still need to frame this, and it's very straightforward, as you can imagine. It's not as you know, complicated, or, you know, it was okay. And then, okay, so this was, yeah, that one. And then there's another one that I completed as well, which I just need to do the back stitching, so it's not fully completed, but it's yeah, I don't have to do anything else other than the back stitch. And it's this one, which is called let's see, trying to find a name. Hyacinth, no, Forget Me Nots, sorry, Forget Me Nots, from Magic Needle. So yeah, as I said, I just need to do the blue, dark blue back stitch. Gosh, I can't I can't word things today. and the green backstitch as well. I also noticed, and this was a bit of a mistake, that I should have used 2 different shades of green. So I don't know if you can notice it, but I guess if I move this in closer, the green, like on the, as you can see, there's a darker green there, like there's 2 different shades of dark green, and I kind of missed that out. So I just did like a, yeah, I just used 2 different shades, which, to be honest, it's okay. Yeah, I think a darker shade would have been better, but oh well. It was too late when I realized, so but yeah, I finished this. It took me I would say a little bit, yeah, probably like a month or 2. So I started this, and then I think I started this end of December or something, or actually maybe a lot earlier than that, I think. Yeah. And then I put it aside, and then I got this out again in April, and that's when I started doing it again. So yeah, it's forget-me-nots. And then I started working on my Monet project, and I have done a video on this before, I think. So where is it? Oh, okay. So I've got a big pile of things, so might be a while. So yeah, this is the Monet. I'm doing the Artist's Garden at Giverny, and it's part of the cross-stitch collectibles that you can find on Amazon. And yeah, so I have just started doing page 2, and I've practically finished page 1, so I'm still on page 2. There's a lot of confetti stitching literally everywhere. So yeah, it's taking a little while, and I've been tempted to do parking, but yeah, I find it could be quite confusing for me to do parking, and it would also seem a little bit messy as well with parking, so I decided not to do it. Although I'm still tempted to try it out, I still, yeah, I don't feel like I'm brave enough to do it right now, so but yeah, in terms of this, I just wanted to show you, basically I've got a pocket bag of literally a plastic bag with all my like threads that I'm going to use for this project, which has been very helpful, so that I don't have to go looking for threads. I was thinking of putting them in floss bags, but there's so many colors that I honestly thought, like, no, I don't know how many floss bags I would probably have to use. So I also, because the booklet that I have is this one. I'm obviously not going to open it because there's a chart in, but basically how it is, I'm just going to show you the colors. The different colors, different symbols. There is an issue with this book, because basically you would have to, there's the first page and then the second page, and it's all on different pages. So to save myself from having to flip this in, out constantly whilst I'm doing my stitching, I decided to write down all of the symbols on a notebook, and this has saved my life and made my stitching a lot faster. So I'm going to show you how I've done it. I'm just, yeah, basically this is all the symbols that I've just wrote them out, and I just use these, yeah, as a way to just, if I need to refer back to a color or a symbol to check out which symbol is which color, I just, yeah, it's a lot easier and it saves time and hassle as well. So that's one thing. And then, oh, yeah. So that's my Monet. And then there is, I've been working on my Japanese garden design from Dimensions, and I have to say I've been enjoying this a lot. It's still, it's slowly it's starting to take shape, but yeah, I've been working on it quite a lot the last few weeks. So this is how much I've done, which is quite a lot compared to how little it was before. I have found there's a lot of dark green here and pretty much everywhere. So I've found it quite tedious having to do all the dark green shades. So I tried to kind of do like another shade of green here, and just start off on another color, because yeah, it does become quite boring using the same color, and you do get tired of it after a while. So yeah, so this is a 16 count Aida, and it comes with yeah, the kit when you order it, and it comes with all the threads as well. In terms of the threads, I've got the, I haven't put all the threads on a floss bag. I still have some on the organizer which I need to put in, so I'm going to do that at some point. But in the meantime, yeah, most of the floss bags with threads are in here, and again I'm using a plastic like pocket bag just to keep it all in one. And yeah, so I just use, yeah, the color of the name. So like for example this one, yeah, the color, no sorry, the numbers or like that you find on the thread with the relevant like thread color, and I do that for every single color. So that's that. So yeah. Oh, and yeah, also I wanted to show you this frame here. I bought this from, I think it was, I don't want to be mistaken, I think it was Amazon, I think. But yeah, the brand is starts with an N, Nougat or something like that, I think. Yeah, I'll have to double check, but it's amazing. I think I mentioned this in another video as well. It's so easy to hold, and it doesn't hurt your wrist at all. It's not as heavy as the wooden hoop that I normally use. And yeah, it's a lot tighter as well. It stays tight. So I normally don't take this off after I finish my cross stitch. So I keep it on, which I know I shouldn't be doing, but like, yeah, I find that it's easier for me to keep it on so that I can just start my stitching straight away. And it stays tight, so I don't need to do the whole thing that I normally do with the other hoop, which would mean that I would have to refit the hoop on top and make it tighter. In this case, yeah, it's still pretty much very tight, so that's good. So yeah, so that's that. And then I did some, I don't know if I mentioned this in another video as well, I might have to double check, but I've continued some of my work on the another Dimensions project. that I've been working on for quite some time. Apologies, I don't remember the name, so but yeah, like I've been working on the boat side of things here, the white bit, and also I think, yeah, part of the column here, the green, so yeah, and I think part of the black here as well, but yeah, I haven't touched this in a little while, so I might have to give it some love soon. But yeah, that's that. And then, oh yeah, and then I've been working, well, this is like a fresh start that I just made yesterday, which is, oops, gosh, it's still very, very fresh. But it's a summer, I think it's called Summer Sampler. Actually, let me double check. I think it's called, yeah, Summer Sampler, and it's from it's by Fire Walsh, and it's a pattern that comes with one of the issues of Cross Stitcher. I think it was the summer 2018 Cross Stitcher, and yeah, it's really pretty. I mean, I'm sorry I can't show you the chart because it's copyrighted, but yeah, it's very pretty, and I'm sure you can find this online as well if you want to download the pattern. I think there's I think Pocket Mags, you can buy like a copy of it if it's on there, I don't know, but yeah, I didn't buy the official kit on, you know, that's shown on the magazine. I just bought my own fabric, and I didn't want to use a white fabric. I just wanted to use like a blue fabric because I think it looks pretty with all the colors, you know, the yellows, the greens, the blues, and the white. So it's coming slowly. It's coming out slowly. But yeah, so I think that this is the last one that I wanted to show you, and yeah, so, oh, actually no, there is another one. Before I forget, which is quite an important one because I've been working on it for quite, I think, some time. I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to finish this at some point, hopefully. I'm trying my best. But yeah, I work full time, so I don't have much time to do my stitching. And that's why I'm looking forward to actually retiring one day, so that I can do my cross stitching. So yeah, this is the one that I was working on, I think, well, for a year or more. And yeah, so this project has a bit of a history, because I wasn't too sure. I mean, it initially came as stamped. It was on like Ada, like stamped, and I wasn't too sure. I didn't want to do like a stamp cross stitch because the Ada was really stiff. So I decided, no, I would just want to, you know, just do it by myself, do it counted cross stitch, which I did, and it's slowly coming along. And as you can see, I've done all this part here with the flowers. I'm actually going to show you with the flowers here, and then the bridge. That's something that I've been, you know, doing, and I'm now focusing on the gravel part here. I was a bit worried about whether I was going to fit everything, like the whole design, in the this size of fabric, but I think I will be able to, which is good. I didn't measure anything at all. I just went for it, really. So it was a bit, I think it's pure luck, but yeah, so I've been really enjoying, you know, stitching the side of the flowers, and as you can probably see, I love flowers as well. So this is actually a fresh cutting of flowers, and so yeah, I love anything floral. So yeah, so I think that's it for me. There's no other updates in terms of cross stitch that I've been working on. I will try and post more often my updates when I can. So yeah, I really missed doing videos, and I've been busy watching other floss tubers as well, so they've given me a lot of inspiration to actually continue doing videos. And yeah, I hope you're all well, and yeah, until next time, bye.